In September 2023, 16-year-old Ruby Leigh stunned the judges of The Voice with her performance of Patsy Montana's I Wanna Be a Cowboy's Sweetheart. The Foley Missouri native singing and yodeling granted her a 4-chair turn from the judges, which meant all of them wanted her on their team. Leigh finished the season as the first runner-up in December and joined me for a conversation about her experience on the show. I'm here with Ruby Leigh, who came in second place on season 24 of The Voice. Ruby, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So I have to know, how are you feeling after getting second place?
Pretty good, honestly. It's pretty exciting, and I tell everyone, I definitely, even though I lost, I don't feel like I lost. I totally won. It's just such an amazing experience to be a part of, and to be on Reba's first team and get her to the finale was just incredible. And I made it farther than anyone else from Missouri ever has on the show, and I broke a lot of records doing it. I'm now the most viewed audition in voice history, so I feel pretty good. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
So you're 16 years old, and you were when you auditioned. I mean, what was it like being one of the younger people on that show?
It's kind of nerve-wracking. It's kind of different because, you're against all these adults that have been doing it their entire lives, and I've only been doing it for 6 years, so I'm very new to it, and my family's not musical, so it was it's one of those things. But going in, I felt pretty good. I was whatever happens, happens. I wasn't worried about it. So it was great. I felt really good about it, and I definitely don't think it was a disadvantage.
How is your family handling your kind of newfound fame? I know you said you were singing for a long time, but how are they handling it, being on The Voice and all this?
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. They're enjoying it with me. My family goes everywhere I go, and they're very supportive. And, being on the show, I got to introduce my dad to Reba McEntire, which is his lifelong favorite. My dad was there for every round, but when my whole family got to be there, it was even more special. And for the finale, I got to introduce my sister to Gwen. She loves Gwen. So it was a cool experience for all of us, and it was cool to be able to share that with my whole family and not just something that I keep to myself. So it was really fun.
How did you feel with the initial 4-chair turn?
It was definitely surprising. When I went out, I honestly, I talked to my family, and I was I feel like if anyone was going to turn for me, it'd be Reba, because, the rest of the coaches don't really know my music. They're not really country oriented. And when I went out there and John turned first, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that you were even a part of this. And then, he turned for me, and it was such an amazing, eye-opening experience. And then obviously Reba turned, and then all of them. It was shocking, going through it and singing. I'm oh my gosh. I'm in my mind, I'm this is happening. It's real.
So what went into your decision in picking a coach? We know you picked Reba.
I picked Reba because, number one, she's country and she knows a lot about country. Number two, she's been in the music industry for her entire life. She knows so much. And, she has so much wisdom that I felt like she could share with me, which she did. And, she's number one, again, she's an amazing person.
Can you tell me about how you started singing? Was it something that you wanted to do, or did your family sign you up for lessons or something?
No, I've never had a voice lesson until the show. Being on the show, you have to. But I never had any vocal lessons or anything. And my family is the most non-musical family you've ever seen in your life. It's not even funny. It's a really long story, but I started singing in my dad's race car shop. He used to race cars, and he was playing classic country music, and I started singing along, and then I learned a classic country song, and my dad posted it on Facebook, and all of his friends and family members were like, oh my gosh, great job, how long has she been singing? Be 30 minutes now. So a lot of responses like that, and then I sang again at a flea market, my first time ever singing out with a group that was playing. I asked to sing, and I sang a song, and then it kind of took off from there. I got invited to more events, and then I got my own shows, and it just really branched off from there, and obviously now I'm on TV, which is weird.
How did you start yodeling?
I saw someone on YouTube yodeling, and like I said, non-musical family. So I went to my dad immediately, as every kid does, and I was like, Dad, how do they do that? My dad's like, I have no idea how they do that. So I kept watching it, and I tried to mimic it, and then eventually one day I got it to where I broke my voice. I do more of they call it a proper yodel, which is more of a modern yodel, and it's where you break your voice. It's like that flip that you hear. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people sing the yodel and they don't actually break their voice.
Can you yodel for us now?
I probably could. I
That is incredible.
Thank
wow. Your voice is so beautiful. I mean, so what's next? Where can people see you performing, or where can we hear your music?
Yeah, so I'm working on releasing an album this year, so that's going to be really exciting. It's going to have some covers from the show, obviously, and a lot of originals. So I'm working on releasing that, and a lot of people can find me on, obviously, social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Well, Ruby, thank you so much for coming here. It was so great to talk to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
For Living St. Louis, I'm Veronica Moheski.